You can go. Okay. Story of Stonesoup. Two travelers are hungry and tired. They arrive in a village. It's late at night. The villagers don't know them. So you see the scene. Locked doors, locked windows. They knock on a door. We're hungry. Can we sleep? No, that doesn't work, obviously. So one of the travelers says, "Okay, let's make stone soup. I have a stone, I have a kettle, let's make fire." Then they start boiling water, and all of a sudden one of those doors opens. And there's one villager that peeps outside the window and says, What the hell are you doing? Traveler, naive, dummy of the situation, he says, "Well, we're making stone soup." "What the hell are you making stone soup with? It's going to taste like water." "Let me taste." "See, it tastes like water." "You should use seasoning." "Oh yes, that's a good idea. We could use seasoning. Would you happen to have seasoning?" "Of course I have seasoning," is the answer. "Of course I have, else I wouldn't ask." So he brings seasoning in the soup. Another window opens. Grumpy guy, once again, another grumpy guy from that village, opens the window. He says, "There's just seasoning in that soup? That's going to taste like nothing. That's just going to be thin soup. You need vegetables." "All right, that's a good idea, vegetables. Yes, yes. Would you happen to have vegetables that we could maybe use then?" "Of course, else I wouldn't ask. You need these, and these vegetables. Come over, and let's get this done fast." "Great." Next thing you know is that somebody's complaining about no meat in the soup. And at the end, you have the whole village that is gathered around that boiling kettle of very rich soup. Everybody is eating, everybody is sharing their story, and everybody has shared their gifts into that soup. Okay? So what I'm getting at is, the poster has fallen off, but you can refer to that drawing. What I'm getting at here is that specific part that we call shared journey. Because it's in building that shared journey, I will be safe here. Okay, it's a staircase. It's in that specific part of shared journey that we find that everybody has a gift to contribute. Now pay attention to how those villagers open their windows. We in our organization and we as experts far too often label that as resistance. When I see resistance, I go like, "Oh, maybe that's just a villager opening his window, complaining about something. Maybe he has a gift to contribute." So the villager opening his window has this entitlement mindset. He says, "What the hell are you for blah, 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 blah," right? And then you go, well, what do the travelers say? "Well, maybe you could contribute." And if you can get that access, if you have that legitimacy to ask that question, how can you contribute? All of a sudden, as grumpy as they are, and I mean, I'm a practitioner in lots of organizations, I know how grumpy people can be. But if you stick to your grounds, and if you resist the temptation to label that behavior as resistance, resist the temptation to label that behavior as resistance, then maybe there is a slight possibility you can see it for what it really is, a villager opening their window. And you, what do you have to do? You do not have to make the soup. You do not have to put that "what's in it for me" in there. You need to create the opportunity for them to bring the "what's in it for me" to that soup. And that's how you will be responsible for creating the opportunities for bringing those people together. That's a whole different game, people. What I will be asking of you now